What's happening? How's everybody doing? Thank everybody for coming. Appreciate it. See, we got some comments already. People are showing up. Sal, Boba, Paul, Luca. I probably can't see as many of the names as what Paige is able to when he's able to do it. But welcome to the first edition of Club CC and the Hangout, right? We're going to have a chill environment where we discuss toys and pop culture in a very chilled and relaxed environment. It's a no intimidation zone, right? No intimidation zone. And of course, it's not going to be just me tonight. I'm going to be joined by two of my very best friends. MC means more content. He's got good stuff today. And none other than Emmanuel Cat Williams Paige. Gentlemen, what's happening? What's happening?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I appreciate you guys coming on.
Seems like the budget got bigger for some reason.
Yeah, it had to, right? Had to.
The pores are a little bit stronger, a little bit longer.
Yeah. What's happening? So what's good?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
Great.
I can't complain. Everything's good, man. Everything's good. No shortage of discussion this week. We got a lot of good stuff.
Oh yeah, a lot of good stuff.
And some of it in the last few minutes, right? The time just seemed to be perfect.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Do I remove this banner? I'm sorry, I'm new here.
All right. First day jitters. You don't mind.
I am nervous about being on camera.
We don't mind.
Camera.
We'll get you comfortable, Cat. What's in the cup?
Ooh, God. We got some good stuff tonight. Really good stuff. Let's switch. It's weird. Club CC. This is great, man. What happened in the last few minutes? CC took over. It's a show. Oh, man. Good stuff. I like the intro.
Seconds of fame.
I know. I like the intro. It was good, man. Next, it'll be Club MC. We just do Club MC.
You get rated before it even opened. It'd be rated.
Yeah. What's that knock on the door?
Yeah. I'd hate to see the bar. We're great for everybody.
Like Coyote Ugly.
Yeah. Oh, well, so we get started? Shall we get officially started?
Official timestamp. Here we go.
Yeah.
Playtime's over.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Streets is watching. All right, here we go. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode 148 of the Hangout, where, just like CC said, we give you positive insight in the world of collecting in a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere. I say we, because I am joined by two gentlemen whose actions this week have put one on the light side and one on the dark side of the force. It's not a racial joke. And I'll let you decide who is who. Mr. Micheal, come to the dark side, Cory. And the host of the YouTube Live Club CC.
Double entendre.
Which is contractually obligated to never overlap when he gets his own show. Mr. Cory Christopher, how you guys doing? Thank you guys for being with me.
We're doing good, man. Doing good. Excited.
I'm excited.
2024 is off to a hell of a start, right?
It is. What did you say? We were only like 3 weeks in, right?
Yeah, we're 3 weeks in, man.
Jesus.
Like, if you do the math, we maintain this pace. Oh gosh, we're like at a classified pace almost right now.
Oh my God! Don't say it ain't so, bro. That's how I feel.
Did Hasbro buy Mezco out and we didn't know about it? What happened?
He booted me. It's Club CC. He has to boot me. Do whatever. He's like, oh, Paige. He said, why don't you make it official? Oh, he's already, look at this. He's trying to get divide us. He said, CC timestamp.
Paige is like the Suge Knight, though, of
the show.
Paige is here.
Dangle,
oh, what's happening, man?
I'm gonna dangle CC off a roof.
Your show belongs to me.
He's coming back.
So tonight we got a great show tonight. Lots of like Cece said, lots of news, lots of stuff to talk about tonight. And tonight's episode is properly titled, How's It Going For You? Originally, it was going to be called Club CC. And maybe it would have been called Who Asked for the Robin Figure? But
Guilty.
we'll stick with this one. Guilty. I think a lot of people did. People were like asking for it. So, but before we start that, how you guys doing? Good? Good?
Real good.
Sawyer's good.
This is Sawyer's world. I'm just living in it, man.
He wants to show you guys something real quick, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm here
Let's
for
see
it.
I got Mega Man.
Ah, shoot.
Nice.
Can you hit that T-pose?
Yeah. Actually, AKA. Yeah, just T-pose. Thought you could do a lot.
No Y in there, huh?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it, man?
It has really good articulation. Where the Mega Blaster is, there's a little joint, if you can see right there, if I can get it correctly right there. See a little moving place.
Moving play.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it, a joint. Yeah, right there. Should be.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting, man. You're way ahead of me. You got Iceman, so you're just waiting on was it just Fireman?
Fire guy, right?
Colin?
Fireman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I'm waiting for the next wave to come.
Next wave.
Because I
Really
really
like
want
small waves. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I really want Cut Man.
Cut Man.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Nice little deep cut on that. Looks good, Sawyer. You better
Bye.
take some pictures, man.
take it easy, Sawyer.
Bye-bye,
Okay.
bud.
Bye,
Have a good
Bubba.
one in school, man.
He said bye, Boba.
He said bye, Bobo. It's
Bye. Love you too. Good night.
Oh.
like, mail me my dial.
Yeah. I need a Mega Man dial, Boba. Looking 8-bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like a little pixelated one, like black
Yeah.
and stuff. All right. So, yep, 148. I appreciate everyone that's sharing their time tonight. I know people pop in, pop out. All of that is meaningful to us because it helps the show, but then also we get to hear from you guys too. So make sure that when we're in the chat, you guys have questions, you guys have comments. Please feel free so we can show that kind of stuff and maybe spark some more conversation. I'm trying to think of what else. I'll just say thank you. Let's pull this up really quick. No, not that. Spoiler alert.
That was
I'm
quick.
sorry, CC.
Quick reaction.
I know, right? I'm glad it wasn't something else.
Is that OF content?
Look at that.
Man,
Did you like my soundtrack to it?
it was amazing.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
I put the Isley Brothers on there.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. All right.
I missed my
Let's
goatee
keep-
already. I'm gonna have to grow it back. I can't do it.
So do the ladies.
Yeah. We did this. Hello, thank you. So, TopCons for tonight. TopCons tonight, we got news and notes. Lots of stuff happened, like Cece said, in just the last couple of hours. But we'll talk about Neca, Hasbro, Mafex, or Mafex, however you want to pronounce it. Revoltech. We'll do Ramen Toys. I think I squeezed that in there. And then I guess we'll talk about a little company called Mezco. We can squeeze that in there too. Tonight, there's only going to be one more week after this show for the Doctor Doom. I updated the standings, except for the people that were on Instagram. I still need to add you guys because I'm going to add the tap-ins for tonight. Remember, don't tap in now. But you're going to see a banner at the bottom. If you're new here and you don't know what's going on, as soon as you see this, I'm betting it's going to be Boba or Andrew that does this. As soon as you see this, all you have to do is type tap in the comments. Don't do it right now. But what you're going to do is you're going to type tap in. The first, we'll make up the number. It's always made up anyway. But the first X amount of people that tap in, you're going to be put in for the Doctor Doom throne that is generously given by CC and MC. Thank you, guys. One is made of, what was it? That wood fillet, right? One is?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And then I think the one that MC's given is made of like pure vibranium.
Yes.
So it'll be a mystery of which one you get. That's part of it.
Smuggled straight out of Wakanda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, 2 check-ins tonight. make sure you keep an eye out for the banner. That'll be up.
It's the last one, right? We do the draw next week?
Yes, sir. So tonight we'll do the entries, and then maybe it's a little bit too complicated. Tonight will be the last one for the show. And just keep your eye out on Instagram and Facebook. I only did it like once or twice, but we'll kind of ramp it up a little bit this next week. Questions or additions? Do you guys have anything to add? Oh, yeah, you remember. Sorry to cut. I remember once we do the drawing and when the winners are announced, you'll get in contact with one of these gentlemen, but then you'll make arrangements for the shipping. You'll be paying for the shipping for the item to come to you. Okay?
Yeah, it shouldn't be terrible either because it should, it's pretty compact.
Yeah.
So that's all we have for that. You guys have anything to add right there?
No. I think people are going to love it, though. 2-year-old saw it. I had to relocate it.
No.
It got her attention, man. The mine came out real quick. I'm like, no, got to relocate that bad boy. So he's been
broken.
It's broken. A good one. You don't have it close or anything, right?
What's that?
Omari, you don't have the throne close anywhere, do you? Either one of you guys? I know we show it every week, but I know some people.
I don't have mine close.
I just have my pieces for the.
I had to hide mine.
Detail.
Oh, so yeah, that's part of the that one side panel, right? The
resin
chair panel.
Yeah.
A lot of detail. Look at that! Wow, that looks good.
And there's this front piece.
D is for Doom or Destro, I've learned.
Mm-hmm.
It's for what?
Doom or Destro.
Yes.
Destro had to get kicked out the other day.
Or
yeah,
I have a wooden panel I have wooden pieces for this too, but you can, whoever gets mine, you can hybrid it if you want. I don't care. You tell me what you want and I'll give it to you.
It looks good, man. So yep, that'll be available. We'll give 2 away. Okay. So when we do this spin, it'll probably be the last 2 people. I guess to make it interesting, we can choose which one, like the resin one, but we'll figure it out. But the last 2 people in the spin, you guys will be the winner. So, and again, that'll be next week on the 31st show. Okay. All right. And thank you guys, you 2 guys, for doing that. All right. Moving on. Show foreplay. Because we can't do a main show without, having a little bit of foreplay. All right. Oh, one thing I want to mention, Matt, I gotta tip my cap to the community. I saw a lot of comments this week, with this whole thing that's going on with Red Eye. I saw a lot of people saying, yeah, hold out, be strong. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of showing that community support to say, again, not to try to kill somebody at aftermarket pricing or anything like that, or opportunity to, kind of spread that out through the community or make it available. But I saw a lot of people, they were just hold tight,
Yeah.
So I really hope that, that show of support within the community, it gets rewarded by another run or a different version of the character. You know what I'm saying? But it was really cool to see that. I have a quick story for you. Not quick, but it kind of ties in together. You ready for this? Purple gang. I'm supposed to say that. You ready?
Always.
Always? You ready for this one?
Oh boy, I'm getting nervous.
No,
are we going to make MC say something else?
No.
No.
No. No. Not at all. All right. So, got a quick story for you, right? So, I had a friend, he messaged me, and he was asking about the delivery stuff. With the, he mentioned he hadn't gotten his delivery notification or shipping notification for an item. And I'll preface this by saying, I love it when people message me. I don't want it to come off as complaining because I think it's part of the show. It's a good discussion point. That's why I don't ever name somebody or anything like that. But it's good topics, right? So I told him, yeah, but I'm still waiting for my Spider-Man. So it just takes a little time for that stuff to come up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling me, he's, still kind of frustrated, and that's what this is part. He was still a little frustrated, and he's like, I don't understand. And went into the communication thing, some of the things that we talked about in the show and everything, right? And I tried to tell him, I was like, communication doesn't really matter. It's the end of the message. Bear with me, because this all ties in together. So he's like, he was like, what do you mean? I was like, well, even if you're communicating with somebody, it doesn't mean that it makes the situation right. And he's like, well, what are you talking about? I was like, let's use the old ice cream story, because we already used the kids when you're traveling, and they're like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? And you're like, we're not there yet. It's kind of the same thing, right? Where's our order? It's coming. Where's the order? It's coming. You can't really control any of the other factors, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, it's like your girlfriend or your significant other sending you to Publix to go get ice cream. And you're driving there, you get stuck in traffic. It's not your fault, but it happens. And she texts you, oh man, I want that ice cream. You get in there, you pick up the ice cream, you head out to the checkout, and there's a long ass line. She's like, where's my ice cream? You're like, I'm coming. Guy in front of you is fumbling his change and shit like that, and ice cream's melting. You're like, shit. Trying to think of ways to get it. You finally get in the car, you drive back, you get all the way there, it's almost melting, you walk in the door, and you go, here's your ice cream, babe. And she looks at it and she goes, I don't like chocolate chip. I was like, it's kind of like that. It's like you're rushing and you're trying to communicate, but sometimes it doesn't really help. He's like, that doesn't make any sense, Paige. I go, you're right. You're absolutely right. It doesn't make sense. I'll pause right there because I want to hear what you guys think.
Pause for effect.
Yeah. I didn't want to go on some 10-minute tirade about it.
Yeah. I understand exactly where you're coming from. Because at the end of the day, right, if it's not what we wanted, we don't care, right? Regardless of how hard you work for it or any of that kind of stuff, or waited in line, any of that kind of. If it's not what you wanted, it doesn't care. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, we just want it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We kind of talked about. Well, we've talked about this numerous times, I think, as far as this kind of stuff, right? Like I don't need to know, how the sausage is made. In all honesty, that process ruined hot dogs for me for life. I still can't eat a hot dog anymore, right? I just can't do it. It ruined it for me. So that's just kind of the way I feel about that stuff.
MC, what about you? What do you think?
MC
right.
can answer that question too.
I was supposed to talk to you guys about that. My fault.
It's all good. No, he's right. Like it seems sometimes people are just in a hurry to get it because they just want to get it. They don't care. I don't care what it is. I don't care who it is. I don't care if they really have an affection to the character or not. They just want it because it's even though you're getting it almost FOMO, like pre-FOMO. Is that a thing? Post-FOMO? I don't know.
It's like
I think there's a pill for that, I think.
There is. It's like pre-adulation.
Makers of relaxes. It's there's I've been on like both ends of that spectrum where I've gotten figures right away, like one of the first, and then sure enough, a figure that I really, really want and anticipate. It seems like those are the ones that I always get like last, and I'm always happy, but I don't. I guess I'm different. Of course I like to see things, but then again, if things that I haven't even opened yet, and I get there when it gets there. I'm in no hurry. I've waited this long. What's another week or two? Like to me, I guess. But
right.
I understand everybody looks at it differently, but I don't know. It just gives you, when you get it, it makes it that much sweeter, I guess, when you finally get to have time to do it.
Mm-hmm. So the reason why I rehashed this wasn't to like beat it into the ground. It's because I don't think a lot of times, like collectors, I think even though that it might be a simple explanation for some people, it still doesn't matter. You know how we said about the whole, even if they or any company communicates that there's going to be delay, it's not the delay, it's you're not getting your product, right? And then people say, well, I just want more communication. I want to be more involved. So I started looking at this and I'm like, I actually kind of fell into this because there was an article for Toy Fair and they were talking about it was the Federal Maritime Commission came out with this report, and they're supposed to have this meeting. And that's when I fell down this rabbit hole, and I go, this is exactly the reason why you're never going to get a straight answer from somebody about something, right? So bear with me. Here you go. No, hear me out. Because I saw this and I go, this is the reason why. So this is the thing. Your Mezco order, your Spider-Man's right here. Your Doom is right here. Green Goblin's right here. But this is a picture from the doc, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a very interesting article. And really quick, I highly recommend, I'll put the link in the description. This is by the BBC, and this is by this Chris Baranach. It's a great read. Probably takes like 2 to 5 minutes, right? But collectors are always talking about the delay, and this is one of the causes, right? So currently right now, not to get too political or anything like that, they talk about how the shipping lanes just have to change. And the reason why is because these ships are coming under attack by the Hanthu? This right here, this is a carrier. And this is one that got hit by a drone.
Wow.
Just to let you know, they evaluated the damage and it was safe to keep going on. That's right. Take those turtles and get them to the shore. They're waiting for them.
Spider-Man saved the day. Webbed it up. Again, coming.
Kept it going. Look at this, dude. Look at that. Where's my toy?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. People are looking at that thinking, good thing it wasn't close to the cargo area.
No, right? Yeah. Jesus. So
for real though, are my turtles okay? Like,
yeah, this
thoughts and prayers to those on board, but how are my turtles? How's Leo?
Yeah, exactly. Where are my toys? This guy hit with a drone. Yeah. Where's my toys? But collectors are always talking about like delays, and these are some of the things that goes on. So another thing that talked about is like these cargo ships since November, they have been rerouted around the southern tip of Africa so they can avoid these attacks in the Red Sea, right? And I won't bore you with a bunch of this stuff. Like I said, oh, look at that. Hey, Dick Tracy's right over here. All you got to do is sort them out. But this gives you but look at this. This is only a snapshot of all of the stuff that goes through here, right? So all of these things are being rerouted. You see how full these things are, right? Good God, if something tipped over. I should have put that picture in there. But these are just some quick bullet points. I promise. I made them really quick. So January 17th, which was 7 days ago, right? This is the cargo ship that got hit by the drone. No injuries or anything like that, right? 12% of the global trade actually goes through the Red Sea. 300 ships were counted throughout the day just going through this one canal, right? And these things are getting attacked. So essentially, it's like a big bus it's a big bus carrying 25 people, and each one of them have like these bags in their arms and their hands, and they're saying, go ahead, take that cargo and walk through that war zone. Don't lose anything yet. Where are my toys? Of course, this stuff, like, it gets you higher insurance premiums, and these boats, they carry millions and millions of dollars, right? So like I said, they're rerouting them from the Red Sea. They're going to the southern tip of Wakanda, Africa, to avoid possible conflicts. Now, the trade-off is, because they do this, there's an additional 3,500 nautical miles that usually translate to 10 or 12 extra days. And that also adds an additional $1 million in fuel, which, if you're an environmentalist, that means that you're leaving a big carbon footprint, right? Another thing is that because they've had these attacks, it limits the amount of boats that can take this stuff. So they're having problems with actually getting them on the boats. So the premium prices go higher, the transportation, right? But if you're in the stock game, I would highly recommend that you invest in this Zim. They're a transport company. 65%. MC, we're always talking about this stuff, right? But it limits the ability, right, for them to actually do this. There's delays and everything else like that. And so that is what's going on with this. So as I was reading this article, And I'm thinking to myself, when you see somebody say, "Where's my toy?" and you can see all these multiple layers of these things, how do you think a toy company can explain something as complex as just this, shipping it, or as political to someone in a group or a group of people that are buying a $25 toy or $25 to $100 toy? And remember, this is just one variable.
Makes you think.
How do you explain that?
Makes you think. But with all that
Where's
said,
my toy?
Paige, where is my toy?
Yeah.
I'll just
Exactly.
Did the turtles get out of the Suez Canal okay?
Yeah.
No. They're taking the southern tip.
The southern tip through the sewer.
Yeah. But hearing all of that information overload, and when somebody says, "I want transparency," I guarantee you we lost probably 5 people just right there. How would you explain that to a collector?
It's a lot to take in.
It is. And that's why you get an email saying the warehouse is running slow. It got delayed.
And here's the other thing I guess you want to think. Would you really think that Mezco's provider or transporter or whatever, are they going to hit you up and say, "Hey, by the way, we were hit by pirates today. There's a chance your cargo was damaged or anything like that"? I bet you don't know until it gets to wherever it's arriving.
But I want full transparency. I want real-time updates on my phone.
Yeah.
Sometimes not knowing some things is beneficial, but I just don't think, like I said, that's why I overloaded that segment, because nobody is, I'm sure some people listen to it, but nobody's going to take that all in and go, "You know what? Yeah, I can guarantee you right now, somebody would have heard probably 4 or 5 of those bullet points and go, "That's bullshit." By the way, I'll leave the link in the description below. It's a BBC trusted website. And there's a bunch of other little links. But somebody's going to say that and they're going to go, "That's BS. I don't believe it." It's like, so where would you go?
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. Like when people want like transparency, stuff like that, it's almost like when people say, "Release all these pre-orders." See how I'm tying it all in? Release all these pre-orders. And you start getting, you're like, whoa. Some of the stuff I don't think a lot of people are ready to hear it, will understand it, and will even accept it. I just gave you a page full of bullet points, and I guarantee you somebody will call bullshit on it. And it's actual news.
Yeah.
So, where's my toy? Anyway, enough voice.
Do they need help unloading from the Somali pirates?
Yeah. I like when I had Mario on and he was telling me all the stuff that he had to do because he was in charge of taking those crates off
and storing them and all the extra fees.
Yeah, and coordinating the transportation not only from the ship to the port, but then the port to the transportation to people that would take it to wherever the distribution or warehouse center is. So it's complex. Remember, that's just one part of it. That's not the factory stuff. That's not when it gets here. There's a lot to it. So, Somalian pirates. I am the captain now.
Look at me.
Oh, I knew Craig was going to say that. He used to kill me with this. Yeah. I remember years ago, McFarlane had those containers sink. Yeah. Catwoman. Purple Catwoman. The same thing, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Or did I bury it too much?
No.
Not much to add, though. I mean, it's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
It's a lot to think about, But, here's what's funny is that, like you said, you could spend all that time, right? And everyone knows that we had, 3 years of a pandemic that we're coming out of, finally.
Mm-hmm.
Yet you'll have people every time something, i.e. today, goes up for pre-order, it'll be 3 or 4 years. Where have you been? Like the floodgates are open. Yeah.
There's just stuff to think about. Yeah. And when I was having that conversation with him, I was showing some of this stuff. He's like, I don't want to read that. I go, there you go.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really want it. It's like, that's it.
It's like the butterfly effect, with as far as like a small ripple causes so much chain reaction down the road, like one, the Suez Canal gets blocked off for a little bit due to terrorist activity or whatever. They're rerouting around. It creates a snowball effect towards delays. And poor Kevin in the warehouse.
Poor Kevin.
He just wants to eat his peanut butter and jelly sandwich, not worry about packing up your Spider-Man.
Yeah. And Monty, we've talked about this too, and I do agree with you. I think that I don't try to take the most extreme thought process on it and try to label everybody that says this is bullshit and try to put everybody in that same category. And we talked about it before. I do think communication is important, but a lot of times you'll get people just standing on a soapbox going, if they would just tell it was delayed. And then when you do tell them, it still doesn't matter. It's more of the extremist part that I'm addressing, not the casual person that goes, yeah, it would be cool to know when it came in to the port. Say, hey, get ready, guys, it's coming. Or you're getting charged for it this day, or it will be shipping this day, or wave 1 will be shipping this week. Wave 2 is going to be shipping this week. That's not the thing. It's more for the extreme kind of, where's my toy? That kind of stuff. Purple gang. See, Van, I'm plugging it for you. This, you be completely transparent, and people still would complain. I do agree. Yeah. So anyway, that was the only heavy stuff I had, but I thought it was good information. So let's talk about toys, because that's better, right? See, that's why I love you guys, because you let me do this stuff. Remember, drone strike. Where's my toy?
It's nowhere near my toy.
No, it's over here.
We're good.
Look at this, dude. Why isn't my stuff shipped? Oh, okay. Let me find it.
Yeah.
Let me find it really quick for you. What's your one order that you had? I'll find it. Anyway, let's get to it. So news and notes. Ramen Toys. Cup O noodles. Did you guys see this?
Mm-hmm.
Looks good.
Mm-hmm. So Ramen Toys.
Pre-orders too.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah.
Not too late to get in. You can still pre-order one.
Yeah, I guess we could.
So not too late, folks.
Yeah. So this is a new update from them saying that they are in the final stages. This thing looks badass. Different versions. As I flip through, you guys just tell me your thoughts.
MC, you bought it. You should comment. I passed on this offering.
Dad, it's got a blower.
Yeah, I ordered the translucent wheel kit as well, but I don't know if I'd ever use it. I just did because I guess I had an extra $20 laying around or something. I don't know. But I really like the way it's turned out. It looks really good. I've followed this along from concept to now, and I'm glad I jumped on it. I mean, I know it's been delayed, but it's probably, where's my toy?
Like, oh man, God, that's gonna be bad. Where's my toy?
It's the new adjacent. Yeah, I like the transparency with their company, honestly, though. We talk about transparency and incorporation, but they did a lot of live streams every step of and I know it was to market it and to get everybody's attention, more than just, hey, this is where we're at. I think it was more to get, hey guys, you can still jump on these pre-orders, as CC said, up until right now. And it was nice too, because we got to see the process, if you're not aware of the process from concept model to the molds and calibration and then send it back for retooling because something's off. I remember he explained about the car, like how it wasn't quite rounded at the bottom or it didn't have an angle that cut in like the original design, and it was because the injection molding couldn't do it. It just wasn't possible. So, but it was nice that they updated with those changes. So, and they were trying new techniques to make electronics work and things like that, which I thought was kind of cool, sharing along in the journey. So
did you feel like it made a difference, like in that community? I'm not. I wasn't. I just kind of window watched. I was looking for the updates and then just kind of, you know what I mean? I mean, you sound like you're a little bit more in it. Do you think it made a difference?
I feel the Ramen page seems kind of small compared to a lot of the others, and it doesn't seem like, I don't want to say haters or anything like that. I mean, there's always a few naysayers in every group, but maybe it's because of size, like it's a ratio thing, but it didn't seem like there was a lot of negativity. It was always the guy, the owner, or the spokesman. I'm not sure what his role is exactly. Ace, a lot of people really positive towards him. Thanks for the updates, Ace. And when he does his lives, he answers questions frequently. Like, hey, good question, so and so, and blah 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 blah. So, it's a different approach, but again, it was something didn't need to. I mean, how often does Toddy Mac update us on his cars that he's cranking out? Whereas
I don't think he has time, does he? It's like every week. Almost. See, it's not, but
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that one whole freighter was his.
Yeah, Batman and stuff.
Yeah, it was all Batman. Different versions, but no, I think I like the different looks just to the black car. That's the one
you
I
didn't get the that one. What did they brand that one as? The
Tiger Orange, I think, or something like that. Or yeah, I like. I don't know. I'm happy I bought it. I'll be interested to see what. I mean, they do really well with other products as far as like selling out, and anybody I've ever talked to that's had any ramen products, they're really happy with the love that they put into their craftsmanship. So
it's gonna look real good in the box next to the hiss.
I haven't even opened any of those tanks. I haven't opened any of those tanks, man.
I haven't touched it.
I think I set a plate of spaghetti on one of them. Ruined the shipper box.
We talked about this in group, but I think like I told you guys, Biker Gomez would look so badass when we get this in this.
Oh yeah,
car, like a James Dean Rebel Without a Cause kind of look to it,
Or like a chase scene with the pink skulls in it, and they're chasing them.
Yeah,
like that thing. Yeah,
I think it looks good.
Yeah. Well, CC, any thoughts on this? Or
I mean, it looks great, but I've passed on all 112 vehicles. I don't have room, for them. I like I said, I didn't even get a chance to open the Thunder tank. I let it go because I don't have any place to display that kind of stuff and try to make room for it. So I've been a realist with that one. All the 112, other than I did do the trouble bubbles for the classifieds, but that's as big as I've gone. I passed on the Vamp and all that other stuff. I just don't have room for it.
I saw
Vamp is shipping.
I saw a video. Who was it? That's ironic. It was Dan Who. I was watching. I've never watched him before, and
Dan
so I
Who?
was watching this. Yeah, Dan Who. Who?
Yeah.
He's pretty popular, and so he came up on my feed, and I was looking at it, and he did an interview with Lenny and Emily. That's huge, and they were. I think his teaser for the beginning of it was something like, "We're getting a Vamp. Are we going to be getting other vehicles?" And they're like, "Yeah, like this year."
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Did you guys do the van too, or is the van not gone up for pre-order yet?
The van.
The ramen van.
It's not up for pre-order yet.
Oh yeah. I probably won't do that one.
No.
I have to see
your Mezco 18 that's coming down the line.
I got the rumbler for that, sir. I'll use the rumbler.
Rumbler for the 18, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. T or Rampage Jackson?
I go with Mr. T. Rampage did a good job, but not. He's not my Mr. T.
That's right.
All right, so Neca, I thought this was really cool. You got the Raphael's the Wolfman version. I don't keep up with Neca that much, so did they have a vault this week or no?
They did. CC was in the vault.
I didn't. I think I caught it really quick.
I didn't see the vault offerings.
Django.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, sold out way fast. I almost, if I would have known, I would have picked that up for you and mailed it to you anonymously.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, they had this. Raph is the Wolfman, and this looks really good, man. They like you could just see it.
Yeah.
It's weird when I look at this. I do see Lon Chaney. I don't know why.
You see what?
Lon Chaney. Junior.
Lon Chaney.
Yeah, guy play Wolfman.
Oh,
There's something about it. I don't know what it is, but
put you down.
it looks really good. Oh, look, he's got the little Wolfman thing. Do you know the little nursery rhyme with that? It's pretty good. This is so big. Oh, look, he comes with a little trap too. Yeah, this looks really good, man. Wow, look at that. He's got the star. Is that the? Are they hiding the star? Jesus. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. Thoughts?
Looks good, but I don't do much NECA.
Yeah,
that's a rabbit hole.
Exactly. Yeah, Mario. Mario, it's good to see you, man. We missed you, bro. Hasbro, I'll let you guys take this over. Sit back and.
Cece, did you catch up on this or?
No. I stay away from all the Black Series stuff and everything. None of that temptation in my life.
That was the Amazon fan channel exclusive that went up today.
How much was it?
I didn't do that much research. I'm sorry. I think it was $34.99 if I remember right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you in just a second. I didn't buy it. I thought you got 2 Paige.
Man, I'm glad I kind of got out of it. I was waiting for Bandai to do this because they were advertising this like 10 years ago or whatever they did, but I really wanted that version, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. Because these droids, you remember the battle droids? Not the Geonosis one, but we'll both of them, like the tan ones, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I bought the Bandai versions, and then I bought some of the Black Series. The Black Series ones are a little bit taller, but they're great because they, you could break them for like droid parts. And after that, I was like, what the hell am I doing?
$34, sir.
Oh, wow. This is not too bad. But the Wolfman is better than when he was Frankenstein. I do agree with that, Jimmy. He played the Frankenstein again. So this was 34, and CC bought 10. And then you got these little guys.
I bought that today. Because it's the 2 pieces missing from the Ghost HasLab on the Rebels classic card back. So
are those retro collection or are those vintage?
Those are vintage.
Oh boy.
Yes.
2-pack on Hasbro only. Yeah, 44 or 49.99. 44 or 49. They're calling it a deluxe set, which is bullshit. It's
well, you got a Loath Cat, right? Every time she gets a Loath Cat, it's deluxe, right?
There's 2 Loath Cats in that pack right there. $49.99 for those.
For 2 3 3/4 inch figures.
Yikes.
Yeah, I think I'm safe after all. I'm not tempted.
Look at that little guy. He's got his whoopee and a little t-shirt.
Deluxe. Yeah, new Grogu came out, like updated with the new pod. That was like $16.99. Another Grogu. There were a lot of complaints in the Star Wars groups today about this. A lot of people complain there's a lot of repacks and repaints and reissues, and they went too Mando heavy. I mean, I remember a time when everybody was crying for Mando stuff to hit the stores, and now they're treating them like it's Lando.
Well, without any fresh Mandalorian content to help push it, it's a hard sell. You know what I mean? Right. We're about a year out from the last Mandalorian release, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. And the movie too, right? When's the movie coming?
They haven't even started filming, so you figure that's probably 2 years out.
Right.
Yeah. Well, what about people that didn't get the chance to pick this up? I always like think that that's funny. Like, if you have it, why? What's the big deal?
Right. You just save money. You don't have to pick it up again.
Well,
Yeah, I
but they
don't.
do a great job of adding 1 or 2 pieces that you didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I don't think that pram has been released before. So you got to get the new pram, even though you're getting your 7th vintage collection Grogu at this point. You know, but you got to have the pram, and I haven't seen that T-shirt before.
That T-shirt came with the with the Luke Skywalker 2-pack, where it was like the choice where you had the lightsaber or the shirt.
Oh, that's the little chainmail thing. It's hard to tell him to pick. So that's his.
I'm sorry. Let me.
That's his armor.
Yeah, the Beskar shirt.
Mesh shirt. I gotcha. I was sitting there trying to think, man, when did he get a chance to wear a T-shirt? Like, when did I miss that episode? Okay. The armor makes more sense.
It's probably like a quick 2 seconds in the show. You get it? Yeah. All right, so we got Mando.
Another issue of Mando, yeah. His latest color patch or color swatch by adding that blue to it, I think, and something else. It's like I don't know, I guess I can look at any one that I got laying around and see what the difference is. I'm
sorry.
No.
This is why I don't get hung up on every exact detail. It has to be 1,000% movie or comic accurate. Because when you get locked into that kind of stuff, that's how they can do this. You know?
That's season 2, episode 8.
That's what I mean. Like, why, if you have the character, are people going to be that critical of looking at your photo and go, you know what? The scene that you're recreating, he had blue on. Does it? I don't. I never got that.
I only do it when like there's huge changes in the costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Deadpool. You see the new Deadpool suit that's coming out?
No, I
I want
haven't
to
seen
see a Mosco figure.
Yeah, well, movies will always do that. You got to change something, and I mean, there's always got to be, and there's also always got to be some kind of discrepancy. You know, like with military uniforms and stuff like that. So, like, people, that's what I don't get. You're never gonna truly be up on every single one, and I don't know. I guess I'm not that much of a, very anal sometimes and detail oriented, but it doesn't bother me that he doesn't have a blue sash or, there's not a chip of mud on his left boot that was in that episode. Who cares, bro?
Here's your loth cat, Cece. You get one loth cat.
$7.99.
Why don't they sell that in like a pack? What about that?
Yeah, like a Graveyard Gremlins. Give us a pack of cats.
Or, well, they did that too with I remember there was that one set that you had to buy. Was it CC? You said
they did Porgs for the Black Series. You got Porgs in a little bitty tiny box.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was cool.
Somebody already got this joke. They said this is Elon Musk. Admiral Musk.
I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the series. Lars Mikkelsen.
Yeah. So this is a 6-inch.
Yeah. Did you end up finishing this show, Paige?
I think I did. I can't remember. That's how bad. Not saying the show was bad, but that's how.
Yeah.
For a gambling man, I'd say you probably didn't backtrack and finish it.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
I remember seeing him
for a while.
Well, no, I remember seeing him because he was talking to the witch, and he,
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing it, but I don't. Maybe I was just expecting like this big, like Thanos kind of presence, and because they built up a lot of hype around it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then there was like mystique and mystery to it, but I was just like, okay. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm not burnt out with like Star Wars stuff and Marvel and all that other stuff. You know how you just. Yeah. I went back and started watching Luke Cage the other day. I was like, oh, I like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of simple. The one with I really just wanted to watch it because Ali was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I caught a lot of stuff. I'm trying to catch up here. But anyway, so yeah, Thrawn, and then These are the pipeline reveals for the retro wave.
Yeah, we get a CC in retro, taking us back to 1982 CC. Well, I think technically that'd be like, what, 1999 CC.
Yeah, so. And then what are all these?
More pipeline reviews for the vintage collection. So another Bo-Katan,
More
another
Dark Troopers.
yeah, another Ahsoka. I don't think we haven't had Cobb Vanth yet in vintage.
Hmm.
And then some more droids.
Never gone wrong with droids.
Never
go full droid.
more Black
more
Suit.
Grogu. What is this?
That's the Jedi Survivors for the game. So that'll the Cal Kestis Star Wars game that there was like one and then part 2.
Oh yeah.
Was it Fallen Order or not Fallen Order? Jedi Outcast and Jedi Survivor. And then a Mandalorian helmet, it looks like, or not a Mandalorian helmet, but Moff Gideon helmet. So
I know one guy that's going to be buying that right off the bat. Favorite Star Wars guy. Mafex. I saw this and I go, oh crap! They're redoing the stealth armor for Mezco. And then as Mafex, I go, oh okay, cool. I didn't really have anything with this. Did you guys have any thoughts about this or no?
Nope.
Right, so this is just flash through kind of stuff. Get accessories. You can see his eyes. Yeah. I know. I put this in there for you.
Thank you.
So yeah, Superboy.
Yeah, I got this because I already have Steel and Cyborg Superman and Eradicator on pre-order. So it'll look good next to my recovery suit Mezco Superman.
Oh yeah. That's supposed to be coming out.
But yeah, I thought they did a really good job with representing his version of the comic book from Reign of Superman.
For this version or what?
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, looks really good. 90s.
See anything on this? Any thoughts?
No, sir. Outside my wheelhouse.
Yeah, me too. The one thing that my thought on this is I saw the jacket, and it kind of looks like, again, this is me speaking as a non-Mafex collector. I saw this and I go, oh, this looks like the same material that they use with Mezco and stuff. And I go, I wonder how long this is going to last. I'll be watching this.
What's the price point on this one?
No idea. 100 range, right? Usually?
Yeah. I think I did
soft goods, though. I bet you're adding another $20 for that coat.
I did it with BBTS. I'll probably cancel an order on Amazon once it goes up. $100.
$100?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see with this coat. I want to see. It looks like the same material.
Yeah.
Somebody
it looks like it's tailored well in the pictures. How's it going to be in real life, though? Because some of these things don't.
Yeah, is that a functional zipper or no?
No, decorative purposes. No? Yeah, I'm sure. No, yeah. I mean, I'm not being sarcastic. Like, I don't think it is. It's so small, but
I mean, everybody can do soft goods, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Quality.
Revoltech. This little guy.
He's a must-have. I did bite the bullet on this one.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Share thoughts.
It just, I love these little characters like this. They have so many expressive little, features and I'm a sucker for accessories, and I really do enjoy the movie. It's probably sounds bad for me to say that, but every time I'm watching through or flipping through and I run across that, Lilo and Stitch is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Of course, now I'll be looking for a little Lilo to go with him, though.
It's one of the best Disney cartoons in a while. Well, I know it's been a while since it's been out, but it's a really good one.
Yeah. You know me, I don't bang on pricing. I just saw the price and I go, whoa! It's like, how big is this thing?
Those accessories will go good with Plunderling CC.
He's got a lot of accessories too. He's loaded.
He looks really good. I like Revoltech, but I just how much was it? It was like 140?
79.
$79?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where did I see that it was?
Raffle.
Aftermarket,
No.
it was going for crazy prices aftermarket because this is a re-release.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
re-release.
maybe that was it. Because I saw this and I thought it was 140, and I'm like, no. I was like, I'm not paying 140 for that. I was like, I don't have an
only
attachment.
79, so it's not too late. You can get in now.
It's cute, but I don't know.
Don't be an aftermarket sucker, Paige. Go on and get in there now.
Yeah, I know.
I'll send you a link page. BBTS.
He is tiny. You could kind of like nudge him in a crack area, Sticks makes me want to sing those.
He looks like one of your Frenchies.
He does. Really quick.
Oscar would love him.
Really quick on the weekend, I'll take the hit on this one. I sat down and just watching movies and kind of chilling out. And I had it in my queue for the longest time, but just didn't really want to watch it because the length of time. But it was that Elvis movie, and I'm like, ugh, I really don't want to watch this. But I didn't have anything to watch. I was like, this movie's good. It was really good. The way they shot it and everything is kind of like sped up and fast. But when he said Elvis, that's the first thing I thought of. It's actually a really good movie. The guy that played it did a really good job. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Not a good history in there. I'm sure some of it's skewed, but whatever. So there's a little startup company called Mezco, making some waves. So much so that today they sent out emails for charging notification for the Green Goblin and Proficius. No personal bias at all with this character. Oh, and thank you everybody that messaged me and was just kind of looking out saying, hey, I haven't seen you put anything up yet on this. It's because my computer kept crashing and my phone kept crashing, so I was trying to put that stuff out. But thank you for everybody, including UMC, for saying do your damn job, Paige.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
We're hard on Paige, just so you guys know. If it wasn't for me and CC, we don't know what kind of finished product you'd get. We ride him.
Mac, proof fast looks like my old boss. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? So yeah, this is coming out, dude. I know I'm biased about this. This thing, I know people keep making fun of this character because of the face and everything like that, and this doesn't. I have a video on my phone. I think I'll post it now. This promo photo doesn't really show the detailing in there, but I think this one does a little bit more, a little bit better. But
so you have a Macro Monday preloaded, then you're saying?
Yeah, I do. So it's gonna look good, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, I threw this in because everything seems to be getting checked off. You remember that guy that told me he's like, none of this stuff is gonna drop in the first quarter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not even through yet. So we're almost 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and you figure we're only out of 12 weeks, we're a quarter of the way, and you're almost halfway through the releases.
Yeah.
And you're only a quarter of the way through the first quarter.
Plus, we had another drop. 2 drop. Or no, just 1 drop. Sorry. The Gomez.
Yeah, but that's still not counting some of the other stuff that's coming up. Weren't we looking at the schedule too? Like what possible things were coming up too?
Yeah. The future.
So yeah, I think that's what I saw.
Yeah, you figure none of this is including any pre-orders that's going to be coming up this quarter too.
Mm-hmm. So this is your standing so far. They got that charging. I think the email that got about the shipping stuff is the same standard stuff that's going on right now. The warehouse is pretty much, it's backed up and they're still trying to get orders out and everything. So, but even with that, there's still a lot of stuff coming. We're about what, a week out now, pretty much from this. Is it okay to talk about this now? Have the wounds healed a little bit with this? Do you think? I still think, like, in the community, like I said, I was really impressed, like, with people, putting foot down on it. It seems like everybody was pretty stern on it. I do hope that they reward that. You want to kind of like give back to that kind of stuff. But I saw something, and somebody put this in the group, and like I said, this isn't to fan the flames of anything or else like that. Somebody floated a theory. They thought that there were only 112 of these made.
I've seen more than that raffled.
Oh, you have? No. I think I've seen
Unless
4 or 5.
it's the same figure being raffled over and over again.
Yeah, well,
Not to start any rumors or anything. That's not.
but taking that off the table, like, what do you think? Do you think that there was only like so many made of these, like that low of a number?
Well, it was limited. I don't think it was anywhere near that. I don't think Mezco as a company would waste their time making 100 of anything.
Yeah.
Not at this point, and you know what I mean? Like when they were first trying to get their product out there and let it be seen,
Mm-hmm.
they've built a brand at this point. There's no need for something like that.
Yeah, it's a variant. That's a very low production number running. And I think if it was something like that, I think they probably would have advertised it.
How many burners were out there? Does anybody have any idea?
I think they had a number for that.
I bet it's probably similar to whatever that run was, probably.
I think they advertised a number. I have to look at my folder. No, that's not a cheap plug. Let's look. Well, carry on with that for a second. Let me see if I can get this. I thought that they numbered that. Somebody in the chat probably is already on it. My thought process is someplace else right now. With this, Well, no, with this, kind of thing. It's your first time using Facebook.
Yeah. I think it was a rough week. I mean, I'll expunge on what you said. In some other groups, I think, I don't know, some people, a lot of people stood strong and said, wait. And I know that there's some people out there that took advantage of a situation that, and to each their own, but it's just a little disappointing. I take a firm stance against not messing with people that are like that, talking to them or anything. So, or dealing with them. But
yeah, I mean, more talking about the side of like maybe the people that it didn't seem like it caused as much of, how, no, I didn't have anything on it. I just had one per customer.
Okay.
It just seemed like a lot more people were more, more strong about it. Usually there is going to be some frustration, but it just seemed like a lot of people were looking at it more saying, yeah, you know what? Everybody kind of hold off, and you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they seemed like people were a little bit more common stance instead of like, even though they may not agree with the way it was handled, it's like, yeah, let's try to put some faith into that company and we'll get to see this. That's why I hope it gets, like I said, rewarded, because usually you don't see that a lot. There's a small group of people that support some of that stuff, but it seems like the majority of the community was more into it. But do you guys have a favorite variant?
Like a favorite just color variant?
Yeah, out of all the ones that they've done.
Well, does this count?
I thought it was the original, and then the black one was the variant, the exclusive. But yeah.
Because I'm usually not real big on color variants, kind of like we talked about earlier. Like I usually will get one. I'm not real big on collecting like all of them, that type of thing. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. Other than the other side cutter that I got, I think that's the only one I've ever bought the second variant of.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think of my favorite one. MC, do you have a favorite one?
It's either like kind of torn between two, the ghostly Theodore Flag Cutter or Burner Vapor.
Yeah, I think I had that one. I think I had Jimmy too, like the Tectonic Disruptor. I always like the color palette on that one, and Burner. I really like that one too.
I always get the bins confused. Which one is Tectonic Disruptor?
The
The
black.
black one.
The black one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the reason why I brought this up is because we kind of talked about it in the chat, and I'm being very serious when I say I hope the community gets rewarded for it. But we talked about in that little group chat that it might take a while. I know maybe people think it'll expect it to hurry up, but when I wish I had that little screenshot, but when they were doing the Krieg, they kind of sporadically did it. And then from the time that they put that white one that they had as a single pack, that sold out super fast. I don't think anybody really got a chance to grab that one, and everybody was kind of mad about that. From that point on, it took a year for them to put out that Assault on Creek 13, that pack, that 2-pack out. It took a year. So I know we've been talking on the show about 2-packs and stuff like that and everything. I hope that maybe I get an opportunity to talk to them about that. But just know that if you don't see it like really quick, maybe it takes them a little time to kind of like get all that stuff together and make this 2-pack or have them come out with another offering. Because it did take a year. So. And when we were talking, when we were talking so passionately last week, we skipped over the main person that we were going to talk about, or one of the other people that we were supposed to talk about.
Co-defendant.
And we can, yeah, well, no, we can burn through them really quick, so we don't spend too much time. But I don't think we really shared our thoughts on Rook, so I'm trying to pull it back up. Bear with me. See this computer crap I have to deal with, man? It's not my internet either. I don't know.
Our engineer needs an engineer.
Somebody probably trying to hack into this.
Probably a little bit more of a budget. Club CC, you could probably see about bringing somebody around.
Some sponsors and stuff that he has. He's already got sponsors.
Taco Bell.
He saw me. He walked into the green room with that fur.
It's like the player hater's ball.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you broke mother. No, I think I got it. I think it's working. We shall see. So yeah, we didn't get a chance to talk about this because we were talking about the other stuff, but you guys have any thoughts on this? 112 comes out in 2 weeks. Coming in 2 weeks, 2 months.
What? Another one?
What a slap that would be. Oh, that's one too. I mean, do you think you get a variant of this? Yeah. Atticus parts. I like this head. Creek body. I've been seeing a lot of people say that was the thing that they kind of got turned off of. It kind of was the additional part of it, not being able to get the cadet, and then this was put on that body, and people don't really like this body. So I know we picked it up, MC. CC, like after looking at all this, did you change your mind at all or no?
He's got some nice accessories. I give him that. A lot of options.
Yeah, these look like you could take this and give this to Atticus if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people were talking about the pleather pants too. This material. There's not a. I'm trying to find that one photo. There's a lot of photos. Wow.
I think that's more Krieg, or is it more Cable?
Like it's like more cable-ish because of the pants and stuff, but I think it looks cool, but I won't
Is
be
that just a
stretching those
separate
pants.
harness?
Yeah, that I don't know. Not until it comes out.
I mean,
like these
it looks like the
especially.
chest thing looks like a harness.
Yeah, it looks like a.
Well, this is that cable Flash Creek design. The shoulder pads and everything else too, and part of it looks like there's Hawk P40. They got other pieces
If
on
that all come
there.
off, that'd be pretty cool.
I've seen somebody strip it off, but when you do that, the housing unit is still there, so it's like exposed. And these boots, it's all the same thing. The good thing about this is that you can take those quarter washers or whatever, you can put that in there and you can make them taller. So, hey Mark, how you doing, man? And I get it. But he closes on the 26th, so that's
right.
Yeah, this is Friday, so nobody seems to be enthusiastic about this, so we'll move to the Boy Wonder. Boom, Golden Age. Before we start this conversation, really quick, man, people have not learned at all about this, have they? You get the character that everybody's been talking about they want and everything else like that, and all of a sudden everybody gets hyper focused on stuff. And I know it's hypocritical because we're about to do the same thing, but it's more of like for talking point of like, oh, okay, this is cool, like potential. Everybody else is like, it's like stripping. And I know the first thing everybody focuses on is this, right?
Can you zoom out a little bit? Oh, it doesn't say it in this picture where it says promo images.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I mean, how many times we got to go through this? Turtles, Power Rangers. How many times we have to go through this? This is not the finished product, and everybody keeps deeming it like it is. I'm like, God, man, is it? But like what you did say, MC, was there did seem to be a lot of positive, comments. I just see it sometimes. I'm like, man, you guys like take this stuff for gold. Wait till you see it in like one of the cons, because it'll be around that time, right? So relaxes. I saw diaper jokes today. I was like, they're not gonna put them in that. All right. So conceptually, what do you think? What do you got with this?
I love it.
I know CC.
I love it. I've been asking for this. I'm all in on this Golden Age line. All in. The more of these Golden Age era characters I can get, I'm all in. It's an instant buy. Give me Riddler. Give me Penguin. Give me all these guys. I'm all in on these. I love this vintage comic book look.
I'll be right back. 1 second. Sorry. You'll understand.
This is all the stuff that people wanted too. Like everybody. I think everybody thought that this was what they were going to come out with first. And I'll be honest with you, I think it, even though people talk about the height and some other things with, with Damian Robin, I think it was better for them to come out with that one first than this one. I think this is a good one, but I mean, as far as like rollout wise, I do. I like it. I got him, but I'm gonna look at him. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I guarantee you're going to see a lot of bat slap pictures. When I was going through this it's listed as a 16. What is it? 16 centimeters. So that's the same height as Damien and then also Atticus. So if you have those characters, you'll be able to kind of see what they look like paired up. But this is cool too because they show you that you could use some force perspective or put them on a box or something like that, and you can get that look.
16 centimeters sounds small. That's the same listing as the other guys?
It's the same as Atticus, and it's the same as Damien, and I think Burner.
What was the newest Spider-Man offering?
Wait, hold on a second. I know Burner. Burner sold out. Burner is 16 centimeters.
Interesting.
And Spider-Man. Yeah, that one's smaller too. So Spider-Man is also 16 centimeters. So Spider-Man, Atticus, Doc Knock, all of those guys, if you want to put them up to your Golden Age Batman, that's what it'll be. But you also got to take in consideration some of those, they have like some of them lifts kind of a little bit, you know, on the feet. Might make a little bit of a difference.
Flat shoes.
But what do you guys got?
So
I love it.
I know
I
I
love it.
showed you guys this before. Here's a great book. It's gonna be hard to. It's the greatest Joker stories ever told.
Mm-hmm.
Dick Sprang art. Sorry, I can't. All of his art of Batman and Robin. It's literally what we're seeing from Mezco. The Joker. There's a episode or one of the chapters where they go over the gadgets that came with Joker. It was like, you know, his flower. Here's the Joker's utility belt. There you go. There's some Mezco secrets right there that I found in an old book that I had.
Was that his real name?
What's that?
Joker?
His real name, right?
Did it say
Dick
it somewhere?
Sprang?
Mr.
Dick
Sprang?
Sprang?
That can't really be his real name, right?
Oh, I'm sure it was his pen name.
Okay. I can't imagine anybody naming their child that.
That was the probably 40s or 30s. But
Mm-hmm.
Robin, I mean, there's another one. You guys can see Robin. Just that Batman that CC has. It's really good.
And in
book.
those books, he's not tiny either. Everyone
No.
keeps telling me this guy's going to be too big. He's not that small in those comics.
No. Everybody's. And the head's too big, but look at the art style. I don't know. I like the. Looks good. I'm trying to find another good picture.
I love my Golden Age Batman. Like I said, this guy.
Some of the promo art or the promo shots that they took. You know, here's those two running on a rooftop. So
Yeah, but you know, somebody will use that.
He's
But
behind.
somebody will use that size difference and say that that's
Yeah.
what
But
they're
Robin's
wanting.
way behind him in that photo. But I don't know. If you guys are looking for a good book to get some inspiration for this upcoming releases, it's a good book. So
Yeah.
What was the name of it again?
the greatest Joker stories ever told.
Did you drop
It's
your
leather.
affiliate link in the comments?
It's
Show the cover. Show the cover. Show the cover. There you go.
it's leather bound.
Down a little bit. Down.
Sorry.
There you go. No, it's good. That way they can kind of see.
Amazon?
It's probably on Amazon. It's an old book. So
This is a good idea too. That Carrie Kelly, because it does have. She's got legs. So I think this is cool because, I mean, he even mentioned that he's not a fan of this character. This version of the character. Well, the character in general.
Dick
He just
Grayson
didn't.
version.
No, when he talked about it on the Hangout, he was saying that it just didn't. The concept didn't make sense. You know,
Yeah.
there's this millionaire. He's hanging around with a little kid in tights and wandering the city and stuff like that, and it's like getting them in fights and stuff. He said, but even saying that and how people were like, "Oh, he's never going to do Robin." Now we've gotten two, depending on how you want to take it, three versions. But you know what I mean? Like, I think that says something if he had a bias about it, and then they did do the character. I'm kind of wondering. I don't think that this is the end. I think there'll probably be one or two, but I'm kind of wondering what the next one would be.
Got to get a PX one, don't we?
Jason Todd beaten with a crowbar, Killing Joke version.
Ooh, you think that would go over well? You can see it.
He has two versions, one to custom and one to the before and after
Yeah.
shots.
Oh yeah, a little bloody one.
Yeah.
Well, this went up. I got it. It was a surprise drop or surprise pre-order. So I was driving.
PayPal for.
Did you do PayPal for? Yeah.
You know, I did not. I did not because I had a feeling they were going to charge for stuff. So I took some money out of my savings and put it in my checking, my savings.
I believe that's
how it
called
works.
kiting, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's got weird wash or something like that. But no, I said, yeah, I'll kind of break this one, and I'll just do a break on this one. You know, you can't go full the whole. You know, I make good steps.
That's a lot of money that we've been hit with in the last 10 days, if you count the pre-order.
Yeah.
The 3 Gomez was a buy it now, Rook, Robin, and then we're getting charged for 2 items in 10 days time.
Now times it by 17.
You don't know what's coming after this, you know?
Right. I'm just saying in 10 days time.
Yeah. I gotta play the long game.
Where's Craig?
My streak is gonna be in jeopardy.
Keep hitting us, right, Craig?
Doc Ock pre-order coming next month.
Next week.
Yeah. But then also look at that hold on a second. Let's go here. Also look at this too. I checked these dates today. None of these dates have changed. So this is what I was looking at. This Dick Tracy 2-pack, and then also the Turtles. Yeah. This got pushed back, but it didn't get pushed back that far. So February, March, April. I mean, you just want to prep for that. I ordered 2 of these sets, man. That's like $800.
I got a good discount on the Turtles with reward points, and then Snake Eyes I paid shipping on, so I used a bunch of rewards.
Yeah, I had to be a little bit more calculated with this because if Prune Face just came,
Dick Tracy's
I think that's personally what I think. I think this one too. Look at it, like January, March. Those are still here. This one, December, February. You know, it could change, but you got what? This one, 2, 3. And then your little wild card turn, if that happens or this happens, you just got to be financially prepared. At least for me. So I was like, I'll just sit this one out. I'll take a break on this one and I'll put it on, and then that way I can pay for this other stuff. That was my logic.
It's a lot of money on the table still.
Exactly. And from what I've seen, I don't want to be trying to play catch up, you know, with some of these figures, especially like the Turtles. I wouldn't want to have to play catch up with that.
Has anybody had them up for pre-order again lately that you've noticed anywhere?
I see these little sites go up, but I don't trust that.
Yeah.
You know, when there's so many
cancellations when the time comes, though.
Oh yeah, reality.
Yeah.
There's going to be some people that messed around and ordered 2 sets, not realizing what it's going to be like trying to pay $800 when you just got hit with 5 other releases. Like there's going to be some cancellations.
I would make moves. I wouldn't miss out. For me, I'm not missing out on that.
No, for sure. As soon as somebody drops one, be ready to pick up a pre-order. But there's going to be some pre-orders opening up. The closer it gets, you guys got to pay attention to those sites because they'll pop up available because people panic. Especially
Mezco. If you're on the wait list, you're going to convert right away. You'll know in a couple days if you're getting yours.
Yeah.
You could probably get on that wait list now and be lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that stuff converts quick. They don't I know people think that they just hit 3 times like all in one day, but it doesn't happen like that. A lot of times it's because people aren't on the internet or on their email, as much. And it's understandable, but you miss those. That's why I started putting out those charging notifications. Because let's say you don't pay attention to it, and then all of a sudden you get in your email, maybe you got your little burner account, and it said, "Hey, your payment didn't go through."
Yeah.
You're like, what? And so that's why I put that stuff out. So people are like, okay, let me just check and make sure everything is cool. Make sure I didn't get an email, because the faster you jump on it, the better, because you don't want to lose out on some of those things. I've seen people lose out on Death Dealer, Dr. Doom. I wouldn't know that. And then now you're chasing it. White Ranger. You're chasing those things, man. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Robin, I think we went over that. I think this is cool. It gives me hope that they'll do something else, I think it fits the character. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I think this is a pop culture shock for some people. They're not used to this version. They're used to.
Sorry.
No, I'm done. I was done.
One thing I do agree that I saw a couple of people post, and I wish, I mean, like, I can wish for whatever I want. It doesn't change the fact that I still pre-ordered, is an unmasked face sculpt as well. Would have been kind of cool.
I saw a lot of people say that.
Because we have it with Bruce or Batman.
Yeah.
But, I'm believe me, I'm more than excited to get this. That's why I texted CC right away, besides our group chat, to make sure he saw it at work. I'm gonna make your day better, no matter what's going on there.
You know what's cool is you could have probably taken that and put it, if they did give you an unmasked head, you could have put it on like Vapor, or you could have put it on Atticus, depending on where you were at. Like that hairstyle, it's kind of dated.
Yeah.
It almost fits in with that Victorian era. So you could have slapped that on like Atticus, or another one of those little kid bot, or even, like I said, Vapor, and then you could have paired them up with Gotham by Gaslight.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. I think it's cool.
Vaporoni's clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little cap on there.
Want a paper, sir?
Yeah.
News kid. Newsy.
Yeah, so we all got this?
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good. Play party. We'll have a play party then. So the last part of this segment is, how's it going? It's only been 3 weeks. I know we all had New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. So it's a homie check-in to make sure that we're kind of keeping in line with what we're supposed to be doing, right? So, also with people in the chat, you know what? I am sorry. I am so sorry. I did not know about that. You want to read them off?
Son.
All right, hold on a second. Maybe too fast. Son of a?
Yep. Then Be Weird I Am.
Oh, yeah, he's got a couple. Be Weird.
The Legend Ian Saunders.
Ian Saunders. Did you have Monty?
Yep, Monty.
Ian Saunders, Monty.
Loco Lou.
Oh, yeah, Luis. How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Good talking to you. Loco Lou?
The Littlest Crow, a.k.a. Minis.
Minis.
Of the Stars.
Of the Stars.
Mario.
Of the Stars. Mario. Hold on a second. I got to get Mario's, because I think he's on there. Montana. Okay, Mario. That's so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kyoto, right?
I just cut it off at Holland Toy Flicks. We'll just grab everybody on screen.
Yeah, I got Kyoto Films,
Nick Estrada, Henrock.
Nick Estrada, Henrock, of course.
Roger Dodger.
Henrock, Roger Dodger. I should wait until I'm at the end. Roger Dodger. Okay, and
last but not least, definitely Holland Toy Flicks.
All right, my guys got you down.
Feeling generous with Cory's printing ability.
I know, right? Get to work, you lazy droid.
Put that restrictor bolt back on those droids. Get them back going.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So Future Page, Son of a Be Weird, Ian Saunders, Monty, Loco Lou, Minis, Of the Stars, Mario, Kyoto, Nick Estrada. Not Nick's next. I got you this time, Nick. He's such a cool guy. He messaged me. He's like, I don't think you got me on there. I was like, yeah, it's Nick next. He goes, no, that's not me, bro. So Nick Estrada, Henrock, got you, and then Roger Dodger of Holland Toy Flicks. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. That's it for that one, but there'll be one more. Right, so checking in on our New Year's resolutions really quick, also with the chat to you guys as well. We all wanted to have good habits. So if you guys want to share, what was one of them maybe that you didn't share on the show? Did you guys have one?
The biggest one for me for this year was just trying to avoid the year-end pre-order flood. So far I've done really well with the PayPal and 4 with everything. Looking good. And I've been pretty good about not getting sucked into other lines, even though MC got both of us with the Mega Man stuff.
He did.
So I did mess up with those. Luckily, those are pretty affordable. They're not bad, but no new lines for me. Even though there's been some really good stuff offered, nothing. I haven't budged.
So nothing to improve on, and you felt good about it, progress and everything too, right?
3 weeks in. Ask me again in 3 more weeks and see how strong I still am. We'll see,
Exactly.
how it goes. Yeah. I made it 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I've
already messed
more
up
you
a
get like
couple
one of those
personal ones.
chips.
You getting one of the chips?
You get a chip like like people that month sober.
The AA one.
Yeah.
It's my 3-week chip. I got it. What was yours? Did you have one?
Yes, but I broke it, but it benefited somebody. I was gonna stick to just I was gonna try to just stick to one figure on a pre-order from Mezco. And I definitely am just sticking to what I want. I'm not trying to be a completionist. Not that I was last year, but I was pretty close, unfortunately. But I did order an extra figure for somebody that, but I'm glad I broke it for that. So, but back to, I only ordered one Robin today. Last time I ordered 2, so I'm being better. Being PayPal 4 all day.
So you've seen progress, feeling good about it, right?
Yeah, not quite clean, but working towards being clean.
That's about it. I
Baby
didn't
steps.
see anybody in the chat. Nobody in the chat said that what they had.
Oh, they're all perfect,
I know. They just come here to say, well, let's see how messed up these guys are. I feel much better about myself.
What about you, Paige? We're privy to some information. What about you?
My one of them that I had, well, I think we all kind of had, was the PayPal thing. So I kind of fell short on that. So I am going to try to improve on that. But I've seen progress with that. I don't feel bad about, I don't really stress about it. Like when you see those charging things, but it's almost like, oh man, let me make sure everything is in line. I don't feel that now. The only thing I did look today at my PayPal and 4 kind of list, you know how it comes up, it says, this is coming up on this date. I looked at it and I go, okay, good. And then it's done. And I feel so much better. Like Cece said, you're just sitting back going, now all I got to do, it's got that red stamp on there, and all I got to do is wait for them to ship it to me.
Yeah.
I didn't do that with this last one, but I like that. I like having that feeling and not worrying about like future page and stuff like that. My other one was,
Sorry. I was going to say, a lot of times I'll make my last payment early, or, because I'm just tired of seeing the chart. I know it's only 4 charges, but I'll be like, I'm just going to pay it off right now and pay it and get it done with. That way I'm wide open.
Sorry, I had to laugh.
Yeah.
No, but that's a good thing too. I noticed that. I knew it before, but I didn't deep dive into it. But it's nice that you have the option to say, yo, I got some extra money. I got paid today, or I didn't buy something this week. I'm going to put extra on the PayPal and I'm just going to like close it out. And that's a good way too, that it just kind of gets you under it. I like that financial relief of it. I had money before, but it was always like, oh God, okay, now I got to do this, carry the 2. And I was like, I don't want to worry about that shit. My other one was one that I've been doing and I've been keeping up very well. It's just cutting a lot of that BS and nonsensical stuff. That was kind of the reason, in the beginning. I love talking to people. Like you'll get messages and you get to explain some things to some people who don't have experience or knowledge of the line. I love doing that. I love talking to people about that. I just don't want to argue with somebody. If you tell somebody, hey, how come I haven't gotten shipping? Well, have you thought about maybe that they're shipping all of them, the bulk orders first and then mine. No, I want mine now. Okay, I don't know what to tell you, man. I just don't feel like arguing with somebody. What I wanted to do was cut a lot of that out, and then cut people out too, like in groups and stuff like that. I don't engage with some people because it's not that I don't have any retort or anything for it. It just sometimes it doesn't feel like it's productive.
Mhm.
And that was something I told myself. I was like, if I don't get a good feeling about this, or I don't think it's going to be productive, I don't want to have a conversation with this person. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to turn into who's right, who's wrong, who won, and who didn't. And I don't want to have that. So I've been doing really well with that. And then also cutting some of those people out completely and going, I don't have to put up with this.
Mhm.
There was this one guy, he was in the group every time I posted information. And I'm very, very strategic in some things. I know nothing against the other group. I know that when I put stuff in there, the reins are off a little bit and everybody's a little bit more free flowing. So I know, hey, I'll just put the information in there and that's it. Our group, I can have conversations with people, right? The other one, nothing against them. It just doesn't seem like it's productive.
Mhm.
So I'll just throw information in there. And there's a guy, he loves throwing laughing emojis on there. I'm like, keep doing it, bro. You give me engagement. I don't care. You want to keep doing that? You want to say like, oh, 5 more years? Thanks, man. You just boosted my post.
Yeah.
I don't care about that kind of stuff. But after a while, you just kind of look at it, and I just want to create. I want to create an environment with my friends or even in the group where you can come and you can have discussions. It doesn't always have to be positive, but have discussions. And so I cut a lot of those people out. As soon as I see the name, I don't even worry about it. I'm like, it's not worth time. So I've been doing good with that. That's it. What, did I say something bad?
No. I think somebody at somebody's house found Dr. Doom the way they're squealing.
You hear that?
Yeah. What if this dude you saw her coming in there like
Swinging around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just
Let me backtrack and see.
Camera
if people
goes
had
off.
it. Yeah. I really just not asking where's my toy. Yeah. Where's my toy? What was that hashtag somebody used? I think it was Craig. He said, where's my toy? And it had the drone in the back. Oh man, I gotta do that. Yeah, Craig is cool. Like he's been putting a bunch of I like his work buddy stuff.
Yeah.
I always try to have like one in the clip just to wait until he does that so I could go, this is what I'm messing with today, Craig.
Yeah, today he busted out a classic, Iron Fist. Right? Was today
Yeah.
Iron Fist? That's pretty cool seeing that out.
Dude, 4 Hot Toys.
Whoa.
I saw they had some Star Wars Hot Toys that came out.
Whoa. Loco, which ones are you getting?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I want to know.
I'm going to purge my collection. Wow, yeah. I've seen that. I've seen guys purge Mezco.
There's been a few fire sales again.
Yeah. Wow. See, there you go. I'm doing great stuff because Yo, so we need to make a little pact. If we do see, because Minis isn't on as much, if we do see something, we all need to shoot her a message, including everybody in the chat group and everything like that. You see,
Messengers on fire.
Huh?
Or messengers on fire.
Oh yeah, man. Sometimes I'm like, stop. Good night, Bubba. Where's my toy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Neca Turtles and Lightning. I mean, yeah, everything. I keep looking at all those Lightning Ranger collection stuff, and I'm like, man, they did such a good job. I wish, and I got in late on it. It's probably a good thing, right? Social media today is great point. Put the energy in the better things. Yeah, and people. That's the biggest thing. I don't want to pour energy into people that. Yeah, I had a conversation with somebody today. It was really cool. It was a difference of opinion, but we were talking, and even though at the end we didn't agree on it, we still talked. And he was like, all right, cool. And then that was it, you know? But it wasn't fighting or anything like that. It's not like that time with Cece. Private message, you CC. Answer this. DM.
You guys need to
Check
pull
your
up
PMs.
screenshots.
I think I scrolled back at that conversation too. I was like, I wonder what I said to him. Like, I thought I was okay with it, but you kind of like want a refresh of the conversation. And I was like, honestly, I was thinking, I hope I didn't say anything dickish to him.
I don't think
I could.
Catch him at a Target parking lot.
No. Hey, mister, come over here. Got G.I. Joe for you. Yeah. Ooh, what was Spider-Man?
It's great stuff.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's some stacks right there. Jesus. Yeah. Well, that was it. That's it for the show, man. 141. Nice. Again, I know I tell you guys this all the time, but I really appreciate you guys, man. That last episode we had, it was really good to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions, especially UCC and obviously other people thought too, because that's our highest view count show that we've had. So
we appreciate you having us, man.
Yeah, for real. Thank you.
He just named a 5th one. He's got 5 Hot Toys coming.
Did he?
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear. Yeah.
I didn't even know they made one. Hold on a second. Just to show that we're not so messed up. I would be interested in that. Tell me you don't collect Hot Toys without telling me you don't collect Hot Toys.
Yeah.
I'll dabble in Hot Toys for a hot minute.
I've always seen, so there was a MC probably knows the comic shop, that Mike's comic shop over near the mall.
Mm-hmm.
I used to always go in there and look at the Hot Toys. And because it's a comic shop, of course it's going to be more expensive. I go in there and I'm like, wow, these are nice. And I go, ooh, God, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
They made. Did I lose? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They made a DeLorean.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? My God.
1/6 scale.
How much is that? In the garage? Ooh, how much is that? How big is that?
500?
Are you serious?
6? Can't remember now. I know it was not.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. There's a leather in the seats. Well, at least molded seats.
Oh my goodness. Where
you see what the
put
DeLorean is retailing for?
Huh? What'd you say?
They re-released the DeLorean, like the actual car, and it's not cheap.
Oh, this one?
Like an actual car that you can buy, and drive.
Oh, the DeLorean, yeah.
Yeah. I think it was 100 something. Okay. Might be more.
Goodness gracious, look at that. I would have a field day with this.
I'll put you down for 2 Paige.
No, I would like to just shoot it just to shoot it, I really like the details and stuff like that and that kind of stuff. That is ridiculous. What was the other one he said? Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah, 125,000.
For the new one?
Yeah, only 9,531 made.
Where's the pre-order stuff? Yeah, I don't ever go to this site. You can tell.
I don't know how many did you have, CC, when you were dabbling?
I probably had close to maybe 30 Hot Toys
Jesus.
at one point. I jumped in pretty deep with the old original trilogy Star Wars stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I went in deep and hard, and then they started releasing all that Mandalorian stuff, and I'm like, I'm out. I got to get out.
I know they do Troopers, and I keep thinking to myself, I go, wow, where would you put all of that?
Do you still have Mondo, CC? Didn't you pick up a couple Mondo figures?
Got just the one. I got Man-at-Arms.
I'm just looking for the one that he said.
Mondo's another one of those toy lines where, it looks great in the package and everything, but, man, the articulation is really bad with those. Really bad.
I don't know where I would put this. Wow, look at her. Not like that. I was looking at some what is it? There's a guy. Was it? It's not Ainley Hook. It's some other guy, and he just draws chicks. And was looking over at my phone. She goes, "What chicks are you looking at?" I go, and I was like, "They're comics." Oh, I saw tits. It's like, no, not like that.
Those eyes, very detailed.
Yeah, look at her skin tone. Yo, that Green Ranger. When I took him out, I love the paint apps they put on this head. Much more than the other one, the previous one on the Green Ranger. The White Ranger one, it looks really good. Wow, look at this. That is insane, man. This is why I don't look at this stuff.
Is this one that he got?
No, I can't. I'm not on this site that much, and so when I looked up Lightyear, I couldn't find him.
There he is.
There we go.
Jesus.
It's taking my information right now.
It's putting 2 in your cart.
I know, right? I did see that Jazz Inc. one. I saw that, and they were also offering like a lift, or like the. Jeez, look at that.
Oh.
There's paint chipping and everything. Wow. Yeah, I'd have a field day with this. I don't think that a lot of people we want to get it in hand and where's our toy and everything, and then once you get them, you don't really mess around with them that much. And some of these things have so many little nooks and crannies, and different paint apps, and I've been having so much fun just looking at stuff and just shooting it. Oh, come on now. 6 points of articulation. Just kidding. All right, I got to get off this. Jeez. God. Your voice said deep and hard. All right. Well, we can close this out. Anything else we want to talk about?
Wow.
Yeah, we pretty much. Oh, yeah, this is another. I had this in there. That Mondo Orco.
Mm-hmm.
I had pictures of it too, because one of the things that I had for a bullet point was if you, I as a kid, I don't remember ever seeing that guy's face.
Right.
And then they had it. They had a faceplate for it. Mondo Orco. I really like that. Is it coming up?
Were you guys big He-Man fans growing up?
Yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
I was not super into it.
No?
No.
I liked She-Ra too.
Princess of Power.
Mm-hmm. I remember he was like Jim too.
Jam. I remember that cartoon.
Yeah.
Misfits.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. My boy used to come over and he's like, "What are you watching?" I was like, I was waiting for Mass to.
Waiting for Voltron to come on. Just relax.
Mm-hmm. Waiting for you so we can watch some sports or something. Yeah.
Sports ball.
I used to watch that, man. It was cool though. The songs, I like that. I was just sitting there. It was like Muppet Babies. I used to like Muppet Babies too.
Yeah, that's a good show.
Yeah, it was. Orko. There it is. A face that only Adam could love. The Chun-Li statue. Yeah, the squat one where she's on the squat rack. That made the rounds. That Chun-Li statue where she was squatting and stuff like that.
Was it legit, or was it like when 5K Toys got hacked?
No. This was legit. There was a squat rack and plates, and you know, Chun-Li with the eyes and everything else like that. Oh my goodness, 35 Hot Toys. I don't know where I would put it. And I have room. I just don't know. They're so big. But anyway, let's see. The spider stuff is not for me. Too big. Yeah, there you go. Monty said big and hard. See.
No.
I'm back. Who would you want? Gomez that was attacked by pirates. Yeah, I would love to see that. I'd love to see the pirate stuff. I think that they would go well with Nemo. Yep, that's it. That way we can keep it under 2 hours. You guys got anything?
No, sir. I don't know if I remember ever seeing that hit.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
I remember.
Hurting. Is that from like a cartoon or something?
I don't know. I remember one time on one episode or maybe 2 episodes, you always saw him. It was from the back, and he was putting his hat on and that shit, but you never saw his face. At least I don't remember it. That's some insane detail, man. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam. All right, that's all I got. Sorry, Paige. No, don't be sorry. You're helping me. See, this is our therapy circle. We can live vicariously through each other. All right, we'll finish this up. Oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun. You guys got anything good you're watching on TV while we're doing this?
I started True Detective.
What episode?
The newest one that came out. We're like 2 episodes in now.
Yeah, 2 so far. It's a good 2 so far.
Yeah. I personally still like obviously it's only 2 episodes in, but the first season was probably my favorite.
Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. That first season was really, really good. Second season was okay, and then the third season was good, and this one's good so far. I started watching that Murder in the Building. Is that the name of it?
Oh yeah.
Steve Martin and
Selena Gomez.
It's good. It's good.
What's that
on? Hulu.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hulu. It's kind of an odd combination. You think about Martin Short and Steve Martin, and then you got Selena Gomez, but it does work. It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, when I saw her in it, I was like, I don't know how this is going to go, because, they did Three Amigos together, so I knew they had chemistry, but when I saw her, I was like, how's this going to work? But she holds her own, man.
It works. It's good. I finished the first season. I think is there 3 or 4 of those? I know they got a new one going now. I finished the first one. It was good. I enjoy it. Echo, I finished that. Paige, you're still working on that one, aren't you?
I'm sorry. Give me just a second. I'm stopping at Mario. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop at Mario. I'm sorry, Cece. What did you say again? I'm sorry.
Echo, did you finish that one?
No, I didn't. I only watched 1 episode. Not that I didn't want to watch the rest. I only watched 1.
It was pretty good.
So I need to add that.
It's not a long watch. It's not like the episodes are real long either.
Yeah, was it 5 episodes?
It won't take you long to wrap it up.
I like the action. The action, you know what I mean? Like, the action was cool, and I was interested. I really liked the first episode. I think we talked about it, right? But
yeah.
All right, so Mario, Montano, and then Roger.
Anything you looking forward to going to see? Hey, Jay released that Godzilla movie, I guess, in a black and white version. Have you seen that?
No, I still need to see the other version. I heard it's good. Like you were telling me, right? It's like the best Godzilla
movie's
movie.
good. The movie's good. I gotta imagine the black and white version would probably really, for the old hardcore junkies, would really enjoy that.
All right, I got everyone down. I got everyone I know I wrote it down, but just in case. There you go. What's this up there?
So we got.
Making sure to write something on there I was supposed to show.
Oh.
Sorry.
Rewind.
Yeah, got everybody.
55. Remember.
A microscope game.
We.
And what's funny? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, it wasn't important. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna. My wife found some deal on. We're always looking for a better deal on streaming service because we're always bouncing around once we fill up on something. And she found Stars for, I don't know, free almost. But I introduced Sawyer to, and I really like this movie a lot. Don't laugh. Roll Bounce.
Oh yeah,
it's on. Yeah. It's on there right now, and it's such a good movie. Like it really is, and he really enjoyed it, and that was fun watching it with him because
that was the one with Little Bow Wow.
Yeah, roller skating in the 70s.
Gotcha.
Nick Cannon, pre-kid number 15.
Yeah.
And Megan Good.
Oh yeah, Megan Good was walking in with Jonathan Majors to court.
Ooh. She's a very pretty girl.
He said that's OPC. Yeah. All right. I think that's a great place to end it off. First episode of Club CC.
I'm drunk.
You see that skit, that SNL skit they did?
No, I haven't seen it, no.
If you get a chance, just watch that skit. It's funny, man. There's some funny jokes in it. And I'll just tell you this. Look at the cup. Anytime that they do the scene, look at Cat Williams' cup. You'll notice it. It's funny, man. But, yeah, check that out. Ooh, Zorro. That's a really good one, Mario.
Did you guys see Jon Stewart's coming back to The Daily Show?
Yeah.
Because they can't find a host?
Yeah, it's going to split duties with celebrity host, but he's going to be the producer, I think, and probably a writer, I'm sure. But he's also going to host certain nights of the week.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I watched some of those guys. I was like, oh, no, that's no Trevor Noah.
Yeah, Trevor
Noah. I wonder if he was sitting back going, yeah, I knew this wasn't going to work. They should have got Roy. Why didn't they let Roy do it? Or that other guy. I can't remember his name. He was a tall white guy. Or Ronnie Chang. Why didn't they let Ronnie Chang do it?
There's a lot of...
Anyway. Yeah. They could have done it. Sign-offs?
Remember to help control the pet population. Please have your pet spayed or neutered.
Come on, MC, you got to follow up. You got it.
Just be kind. That's it. Take care of your friends.
Yeah. I don't have anything except for thank you. Thank you, everybody that watched the show. Dropped in, replay, or you're watching this a little bit better. Hell, even if you hate watching, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really do. I can see you. All right, that's it. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next week. And we'll do the drawing next week, too. For the throne. Watch the Throne. Is that an episode? Can we call it that? Watch the Throne? We already did that one.
Game of Thrones?
What do you want to call it?
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones? Is that what you want to call it? It's you guys. I mean, you guys are doing the giveaway, so I mean, that's the least, right? You should be able to name the show.
2 seats, 1 cup.
About it. No, I'd rather not get suspended. We'll talk about it. But yeah, we'll see everybody next week.
Yeah.
Drawing will be next week. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. You guys take care.
Have a great week. Get ready for the next pre-order.
Yeah, it'll be tomorrow. Just kidding. Imagine they had one tomorrow. That would be fun.